Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back! Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are taking a look at Attack on Titan. We're on Season 1. This is Episode 7. And it is really kicked off into high gear. Who we thought was going to be our main character is apparently not around anymore, maybe in flashbacks. So I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, really heavy-hearted when that happened. Totally blew my mind. Didn't see that coming, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see where we go off from here.
Yeah, I got a hard lesson in the just the true nature of this show. Came into it thinking anime, lighthearted. This is a serious story. That backstory that we got, that was hard to watch. So I'm really excited to see where these next handful of episodes take us.
Yeah, I wonder how we're gonna get our hearts broken this time around. We're only on episode 7, so I can only imagine. You already know.
Yeah,
You know.
You know.
Let's go!
総援部隊編成の任に就かねばならん。安全な内門の中で。もしここが落ちれば。
Oh,
Yeah.
a little infighting.
反撃隊とみなしにこの場で罰せねばならんぞ。
This guy's losing it.
A little
Big
bit.
time.
You can tell in his...
なぜみんな壁を登ろうとしない？
Oh, no.
So she took care of a bunch of them.
Oh man.
ダメだ、終わりだ。
よし。
They making a cannon?
何の役に立つっていうの？
Whoa.
Whoa! What?
おいちゃん。
Did not see that
Whoa,
coming.
whoa, whoa, what?
ガス切れで壁を登れねえ。補給班の連中か。あいつらどうしたんだよ。戦意喪失したんだと。俺たちへの補給任務を放棄して本部に籠城はねえだろう。一か八か、そこに群がる巨人をやるしかねえだろう。ここにも巨人が集まる。残り少ないガスを使い果たすだけだ。本当に終わりだぞ。珍しく頭を使ったな、コニー。前衛の先輩方はほぼ全滅だ。誰にそんな決死作戦の指揮が取れる。ガス補給室には3、4メートル級がわんさか入ってるぜ。ダメかな。すまんね、鎮静だった。こんなことならいっそ言っとけば。
みんなが力を合わせればきっと成功しますよ。
I like how they did their faces there.
アルミ、一緒にみんな。どうする？
まだだ。ダメだよ。
Yeah. Wow.
僕らはこの町から出られずに全滅だ。ミカサ、お前光栄のはずじゃ。
なんとなく状況は分かってる。エレンの班を見なかった。私は見てないけど。
地にアルミンがいたぞ。
Oh, she doesn't know about.
Yeah.
合わせる顔がどこにあるって言うんだ。あの時一緒に死んどくんだと。怪我はない。大丈夫なの。エレンはどこ？
Oh, no.
Hey.
Oh, no, she knows.
トム・スマグナー、リース・ゼルブスキー、カロライナ、エレン・イエーガー。自分の使命を全うし。そんな。
34班はほぼ全滅か。
ごめん、ミカサ、僕の身代わりに。すまない。アルミ、今は感傷的になっている場合じゃない。本部に群がる巨人を排除すればガスの補給ができて。
Here we go. She's gonna start leading it.
Yeah.
あれだけの数。
できる。私はすごく強い。私はあそこの巨人どもを蹴散らすことができる。あなたたちは腕が立たないばかりか。
Oh.
で腰抜けだ。
Whoa.
加えてみてろ。ちょっとミカさん、いきなり何を言い出すの？
あの数の巨人をできるわけが。
できなければ死ぬだけ。勝てば生きる。
Don't fight, can't win.
Yep.
I'm surprised she with that heart on him.
あれで葉っぱかけたつもりで嫌だ。一人で戦わせると学んだか。そいつは心外だな。
Let's go.
Yep.
So in a way, that did inspire them.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a different type of motivation.
Nice.
All right. I mean, Mikasa's taking him out. I don't want to say easy, but certainly looks
Mikasa
like it.
knows what she's doing.
ガスを吹かしすぎだ。
She's using
あ
too
れじゃ
much.
すぐになくなる。
That's true.
機動力がなくちゃ僕らは無力だ。
Oh, got it.
There it is.
同様を行動で消そうとしている。必須だ。
Oh, she's out. Lost her swords too.
お前はみんなを先導しろ。お前の腕が必要だろうが。
Hold strong, my man.
Very nice. Crew's motivated.
まただ。またこれだ。
It's broke.
She's got extra blades, though, doesn't she?
この痛みを思い出して始めなければいけないのか。
Oh no. Someone please come and make the save.
Well, do you need the gas, though, to use the cables?
Well, you need
Yeah,
to get up
that's what-
there.
yeah.
The
I mean, I
gas is
thought...
what
Okay.
affects you.
Yeah. I thought maybe
From
she
my
could shoot the
understanding.
cables and then it would pull her up, maybe, I thought, but I guess not.
犠牲を覚悟しない限りは。
They're all running out.
Yeah.
今助けるぞ。よせ。
That dude just froze.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
なぜ止められなかった。
Dude just froze.
Yeah.
強引にでも止めていればこんなことには。
Oh no.
Wait, who was that?
I think it was just one of the soldiers. Maybe one of the secondary characters we don't know that well.
Nobody's gonna
They're
help.
all,
Yeah,
they're
they're
all
just all
freezing.
standing
What the hell?
You guys were just all charged up a minute ago, and now they're
Yeah.
like, nope.
この世界は残酷だ。そして
Oh, that was her last blade.
No way are they going to do this.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Someone's got to make the save.
Yeah, Armin.
Maybe Armin. Whoa!
There goes her
Sarah,
blade.
remember, she had some crazy powers that we saw back in the cabin, even when she was younger.
Oh, she jumped out of the way.
立ち上がる。
Oh, what's that?
Cut off its fingertip?
I was going to say it had to be like something from the fingertips.
Yeah, some chunk of it.
生きる意味なんてもうどこにもないのに。
Oh,
I got two of them.
Two?
戦え。戦え。
Yeah, here it comes. She's gonna pull off some magic shit.
死んでしまったらもうあなたのことを思い出すことさえできない。だから
Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
Oh, they're two different types of titans for sure.
What am I
They're,
forgetting?
they're probably arguing over who's gonna eat her.
Yeah, that one's got like they're all ripped up with the pointy ears and
Yeah.
the pointy nose and jaw. Like different breeds of titans, maybe? Is it tearing apart the other
Yeah.
titan?
Yeah,
Doing the old Seth Rollins.
yeah.
What is going on here? Oh, this is cool.
You guys don't think
That's
Eren's involved in this somehow, do you?
Well, dude, they highlighted his face with like the eyes.
And the way she's...
Nice
Huh.
save.
二人とも無事か。とにかく移動するぞ。
No, boy. Oh, we're going to see another one.
Yep.
As in, like, he's going to take out another one. Look at
Whoa!
that. See, the eyes and the hair make me think of Eren. but-
Yeah.
Different jaw. Whoa! Popped his head right off.
It's like Friday the 13th.
Jason takes Manhattan.
Whoa, look how fast it regenerates.
Oh yeah, they can regenerate their.
Oh, and then he just.
弱点を理解して殺したのか。格闘術の概念があるようにも感じた。
飛行手って言うしかねえだろ。
ミカサのガスが空っぽなんだ。急いでこれと交換するんだ。僕が持っていても意味がないんだ。
Armin. There we go. Armin.
みんなを助けるために。
I'm real confused, but also real intrigued.
Yeah.
その責任も感じないうちに、それも自分の都合で。起動装置はまだいけるぞ。これだけはここに置いていってくれ。そんな。ここに置いていったりはしない。あの時、ただひたすら困惑した。
You and all of us.
そしてかすかに高揚した。その光景は
I felt Eren.
人類の怒りが体現されたように見えたから。
Look at those back chops.
Oh,
of course,
man.
that's the end.
Of course it is.
Of course. Wow, what an episode that was. I didn't expect that open.
No, not at all.
That's for sure.
A ton of what ifs and what could and is it and possiblies going on in this one. I'm going to give an early prediction here just to get it out of the way, because if it's totally wrong, I want to get it out of the way right off the rip.
You're gonna say
And that's that Eren's desire and rage and his desire for battle, whatever you want to call it, somehow got inside that Titan, and now that Titan is essentially Eren. That's what I'm going to go with. If I'm proven wrong, it'll probably be in the next episode, so we won't have to wait long. But that's what I'm going to go with. That would be a hell of a twist, because I just can't imagine what else would make sense unless there's other Titans that would possibly be battling.
Was that the Titan that took out Eren?
Well, it looked totally
We
different.
don't know. Yeah,
I don't remember what
Because-
the Titan looked like.
Because like we don't know how they regenerate, correct? So we don't know what happens to the food they eat, because they don't have anything like that
Yeah,
either. So we don't know.
Where it
So
goes.
is it possible? Is it a possibility it could be Eren? Yeah, and
because-
I agree with you. So
Yeah, 'cause when they
I'll
showed-
make that prediction with you early too, and
we'll both
they can prove us wrong.
Third that.
Look
Third
at
that.
that.
So you guys all think that's
Because the Titan that they showed eating Eren, I thought when they showed it earlier in the episode when Armin was on the roof, that it was one that like had long hair and a beard, almost looking like a Viking or something, kind of. But I don't think that was the one that got him. I thought the one that got him was more of a normal looking one like we've been seeing. But anyhow, that's my early prediction. Another heavy episode. We saw some soldiers had barricaded themselves inside a building, and one of them decided to opt out. Certainly didn't see that coming. I thought he was making like the old Captain Kirk homemade cannon,
something.
and he was going to try for something. I didn't think it was going to go that way. So it just really shows how desperate that our crew is in these situations, and really all of humanity for that point. It's not just the soldiers, but all of humanity. Just whenever they see the Titans, like they freeze up, like we've been seeing, and can't make a move. And somehow our soldiers and our people are going to have to somehow get over that, and maybe seeing a Titan fighting back will maybe give them what they need.
Yeah, I mean, even after the speech that Mikasa gave, it like, yeah, they're like, yeah, ready to go, and then all of a sudden the first glimpse of, oh no, we made the wrong decision or whatever, thought that they were gonna, possibly, pass on. They froze. They didn't want to help out, and then the one that did help immediately got caught, and that was the end of them as well. And then we saw that we had the slight history of Titans, and never did it show another Titan fighting another Titan. So this is really new, and that's why I'd have to think it is Eren, because we had never seen them fight. They've never mentioned it in the whole 100 years. Well, the 100 years they were safe, but the centuries before that, they never mentioned anything of them fighting amongst each other. So that's what's leading me to believe
it's
it.
a spirit or something.
But this was a really good episode. I mean, just like Mikasa almost like wanted to give up again, and then as she heard Eren again, fight.
Yeah.
And look at her, she's coming back, and hopefully gonna take out some more Titans.
Yeah, this was really intense, and it's not the first show, animated or otherwise, that has shown the potential for people, regardless of how fired up they might think they are, freezing in the heat of the moment when battle comes. We've seen that portrayed in many war movies and things like that, where you can have all the motivational speeches and all the rah-rah-rahs you want, but when it comes down to it, sometimes people just freeze, and it's hard to judge. I mean, that's just human nature in highly traumatic situations like this. I don't know that I agree with these three. That's Eren. I think they made a very clear distinction in its facial structures, its ears, its jaw, and its physique. I mean, the big Titan, almost had where the skeletal muscle was almost see-through, right? But this guy was like shredded. He had the real big, prominent, pointy ears, almost a double-tiered jaw. as opposed to just the giant, like 8 million teeth, like creepy smile, a shredded 8-pack. So I think there's some differences there, and maybe it's, you know, something where you have different kinds of Titans and certain Titans don't like other Titans, or I mean something as simple as, now granted initially it didn't show any interest in the humans, but maybe this is a matter of, hey, look, at first things first, I'm going to take out my competition. Then I'm going to go after the prey. So I don't know if it's something like that where, I mean, because if that's the case, if it's all the same as far as taking out the Titans with a slash to the back of the neck, you'd think you'd want to let this guy do his work first and then take him out, right? Like, oh, take them all out. Well, that one's dangerous. Yes, eventually we have to take that out, but let's let it do some work for us.
The mid-level.
We don't need to know why. All we know is that it's coming in and it's taking a bunch of these out. And again, if all things are being equal, you know, let it take out a bunch of the other ones. And then once it's done its work, the old sliceroo on the back of the neck. But this was another really solid episode. And again, as we've seen in previous episodes, they are leaving us with these big cliffhangers. And look, we know there's a lot of episodes, upwards of 100. Are they going to ever give us a nice little bow at the end of any episode? Or is it going to be cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger? You guys know, no spoilers, but we're eventually going to find out, right?
Yeah, I third Mason Quinn. I think the spirit of Eren is in there somewhere. You're right, though. Clearly different structure of the Titan for sure. But something with the eyes, something with the hair just kind of gives Eren. Maybe that is supposed to be that way to give the viewer who invested early into Eren to kind of give that resemblance, but maybe
Like
it has
us?
zero. Maybe it has zero to do with Eren, and it's just how the viewer, like us three at least, want to project onto this character. But even with the story, why now? You know, episode 7, a Titan takes out a Titan. So I'm super intrigued to find out more about that situation and story. Mikasa, with her, man, they had me going because I was like thinking to myself, and I kind of said it out loud too, like, man, they're gonna do this.
Nobody's safe.
No one's safe on here. Clearly, right now. I mean, hopefully, maybe doubtful that it kind of backs off a little bit on some characters that you get invested to. But man, for a second there, I was like, okay, she's done. Oh, maybe she's not. Yeah, she's done. But then I'm glad she fought back, kept the strength, was thinking of Eren. And I like how whoever wrote that line of, I won't remember you when I'm dead. That was pretty cool. A very impactful line, at least for me, to think that way. I'm like, wow, that's it. That's kind of impactful, inspirational kind of. And then, you know, throw some other stuff on there too. So I really enjoyed that line. Made sense for her character to do that and fight in almost like his honor, to fight for the memory. I feel like that's something we've seen just recently, actually. Now with the way this show opened, wow. What I was thinking is he was going to be kind of giving some levity to the situation. Not that there's levity ever in joking about that, but you know, you're in a weird situation. You know, death is staring at you right there at the door. These three were essentially, literally scared for their lives, fearful for their lives. I thought he was just gonna maybe make a joke out of it or something, and then I didn't even think twice. And then it was just the bang, and I'm like,
that was
holy
that
shit,
was intense.
that just happened. So kudos to the writers for doing this. Now I know in some of the comments you guys said this is pretty much made for teens and above.
Yeah, TVMA.
Yeah, and
above.
tackling some like real instances of life that's thrown in here. Man, for my first anime, I mean, I knew some anime was like pretty hardcore with some stuff, just from the rumblings like you and I've seen. And,
I had no idea.
but I didn't know it was like this.
Yeah.
Like, kudos for throwing it in there. Now, I can only imagine what else we're going to get. I'm looking forward to episode 8 to see what kind of craziness we're going to get out of this. But man, this is really intriguing. And I understand that it's 25 episodes for the first season, and we're on episode 7, and we're still there from, what was it, episode 4 or 5 we left
Yeah,
here?
where it started.
Yeah.
The
So
first
we spent
part,
a couple episodes now basically in a 1 hour, 2 hour span of their time frame. So
My thing is that even if that Titan is a reincarnation of Eren and he's helping out, what's going to happen when that armored
Yeah, when he fights
Titan
the
comes
big one.
back? The one that's super fast that just smashes into the wall. Like, is he going to be able to do anything with him?
You know, it's interesting that they brought up the point of Mikasa said that Titan showed rudimentary fighting skills,
Yep,
combat
so that's why
skills, which they haven't seen
that's
before.
helping us.
Right. So is the big Titan just bigger, stronger, faster, but still as kind of clumsy as I guess we could say the rest of them? As opposed to this guy actually being able to fight. Throw
And he put
punches
up the
and-
dukes.
Yeah.
Put up
We
the
saw him.
dukes.
That was interesting to me that we saw him square up because everything else is always just, lunging.
Big lumbering
And even
brute.
if it was something that was, anger and wanting to battle, squaring up is very much that's not a natural response.
I've never seen two lions fighting over a
is-
carcass, and one of the lions gets up, starts
that
doing
is
this.
a learned technique when you square up like this, so
Yeah, and I was, and the last thing I'll end on here real quick is I'm waiting for Mikasa to have some kind of crazy power, magic, something. I thought maybe they were going to give that away, a little bit of tease, but I'm sure we'll find out later in episodes.
I love it. They
I
keep
don't know if we're
hinting
going to
at it.
see that. I think we're going to keep this just like the
She had it in the cabin.
the power is. I think the power is rage and the little gas things, But as far as some sort of supernatural power, I think she's just got that rage, when the
when it could be their animation of trying to show, I think
Yeah.
that might be their way of.
That could be too,
enhancing.
yeah.
That too.
But
I could be wrong.
when a
Could be
car
wrong.
falls
Let
on
us know.
somebody and all of a sudden they get this rage power and they can
Lift it off. Yeah. It just happens. So, this is so good so far. So we cannot
Banger.
wait to keep going more. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's of course Mason Quinn, and I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
人類はまたも巨人の侵攻を許した。
Yeah, none of them had any gas left. So
Oh.
we're just picking up where we kind of left off. They
Yeah.
need some. Need some
They
gas.
got to get to the old.
see, yeah, it was the bearded one that got him.
エレンも巨人の餌食とな。
すげえな、ミカサは。
やはりいつもみたいに冷静じゃない。
Just blowing through the gas.
何としてでも生きる。
追い詰められたミカサの前に現れたのよ。
Yeah, see, that one is.
Those eyes, man.
The eyes that make me think.
Yeah, it looks like it has actual human eyes.
Two-tiered jaw.
Kenny Omega. Most likely, we're going to keep these intros. Like I said, we'll probably kind of keep it as a chat factor for us to talk quick. Or maybe we'll just stay silent and watch along.
Just watch and see if we catch anything that's different from the.
Well, they
the
said
last
it's kind of like the
episodes.
Mission Impossible where they get
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that tiny split second of showing something that could be in this.
Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention, but at the same time, it's if you miss it,
Yeah, because I want to know about that too. When Eren did attack that big armored Titan, that all of a sudden he disappeared,
and we haven't heard anything.
just like how
more
it
from that.
appeared.
Yep.
Hearing for the heartbeat.
よし。
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, not today.
You're not getting that chance.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
She wanted
Coming with.
he wanted to be able to opt out.
ここに置いていったりはしない
Come with me if you want to live.
ままじゃ僕は友達を死なせてしまう。
That's the one there.
Yep.
提案があるんだ。やるのは二人だ。無茶だと思うけど、あの巨人を利用できないかな。あいつは巨人を襲う。興味を示さない。補給所まで誘導できないかと思って、みんな助かるかもしれな
There
い。
you go.
Yes.
ミカサとコニーで倒していくんだ。自然と本部の方へ向かっていくはずだ。
Yeah, but if it works,
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Use it to take out the other ones.
いずれ死を待つだけなら可能性にかけた方がいい
At this
Yeah.
point,
アルミンの提案を受けよ
We're gonna
So
call that,
happy he is. Hey, you're gonna listen to me.
we're gonna call that Oak's plan. If you caught the end of our last one.
失敗したら笑い物だな。
成功したらみんなが助かるよ。
わかった。
I need
He's like, fine, fine.
I need one of those short jackets. Those things are cool.
Is he still
資格
frozen?
があるのか。
Oh, they're still eating.
Oh, they're feeding.
Man.
いや、今なんだ。今がチャンスなんだ。今のうちに本部に突っ込め。今しかない。
I really like the way they show the running with the back moving, but then also the
Yeah.
character repeatedly moving.
I will say this is pretty well done.
Let's see.
Booyah!
Whoa, gosh.
another one
Little
done.
spin
Later.
move.
Oh, he's working on that.
Oh, thing is ripped.
See, they keep
See,
Show
look,
him
he's
the
got
eyes.
he's got normal eyes.
Like he's got Eren's eyes. It's got to be his spirit in there or
Spirit
something.
of Eren or something.
No.
There we go.
There you go. Sliced off a finger. There we go.
ジャンのおかげで逃げ切れた。あ、お前のおかげ
Did
だ
you。guys look to see where you're running?
You're running right towards it.
どうだか。わかりゃしねえ。
Or get their necks.
Oh,
He was just talking about it.
That's why I had a feeling like it was either going to be mid conversation or after.
たどり着いた。仲間の死を利用して何人死んだ。
All right, buddy. We don't got time to.
So get the blood.
え
Whoa.
補給所に巨人が入ってきたの。
とかすんのがお前らの仕事だろうが。
Is that a hand
Yep. Get down. Oh.
or a
oh.
face?
Remember, yeah, the one that he punched
しまっ
off.
た。
Oh, never
He
mind.
just put his face right in.
Oh, it's alive. It just put its face in there.
とっくにガス切らして食われてるよ。これが現実ってもんだろうな。普通に考えればこんなでけえやつには。
Oh,
look at that.
Get smoked.
Getting smushed.
何
Both of them.
Nice. I can't wait to get answers. I see Eren all the time.
ミカサ。もうこれだ。
made it.
Ding, ding. Oh, that's the best sound to hear once you get somewhere.
あったぞアルミン。巨人を殺しまくる貴公子だ。助けてもらうだと。
That's right.
夢みたいな話。
夢じゃない。
Isn't a dream, though.
ここであの巨人により長く暴れてもらう。
Oh.
それが現実的に私たちが
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Bringing him in.
Oh!
Information we could
The
share.
maneuver diagram number
3D. Get the
Grams.
tables. Titan
Oh, look at
size.
that.
Yeah,
Harrison
there's the
chart.
class of them.
15 meters, 7, 5.
Jeez, that was pretty cool. Just too short.
Give him the old hip
What's
toss.
this thing doing? Judo or
Yeah.
what?
Oh, the babies.
Oh!
Oh,
Punt.
it's just the
He
7
just
meter
punted a
class.
little kid.
That's a 7-meter Titan. Yeah.
Titan kid. He deserved it though. He had to go.
Yeah, he had to go.
憲兵団管轄の下だ。誇りをかぶってやがるが。
Oh, old school.
そもそもこの鉄砲は巨人相手に。
In the eye, maybe. Yeah. Shot to the eye?
3、4メートル級が7体のままなら同時に視覚を奪うことは
One
不
of
可
them,
能じゃ
yeah.
ない。
Oh, 3 meters, 9 feet tall. That's not
Oh,
crazy.
they showed that in the
そして
no
7
opening.
体の巨人そ
Fire in the faces, yeah, the eyes, yeah. I ought to be a strategist.
天井に隠れていた7人が発砲のタイミングに合わせて
You go, Armin.
全員の命を
Everybody's got to work together.
7人が7体の巨人を一撃で同時に仕留めるための作戦なんだ。全員の命を背負わせてしまって
問題ないね。
失敗すれば全員死ぬ。
Yeah, no kidding.
There
Exactly.
you go, risk is the
Exactly.
same.
あとは全力を尽くすだけだ。
アルミンは正解を導く力がある。その力に命を救われた。
Saved Eren.
ことが
自覚がないだけ。後で話そう。
All right, Mikasa's trying to build up Armin.
Yep.
大機動装置もなしで巨人を仕留めきれるか。相手は3、4メートル級だ。的になる急所は狙いやすい。頭から下、うなじにかけての。もしくはこいつを奴らの
Those are the only two
I didn't know.
spots.
I didn't know about that. We can do that? Just nobody knew.
それがお前の最後の言葉になるかもしれねえぞ。
Well,
Nice little point of levity there.
Jeez, how many got in?
a lot.
Enough. Ooh.
数は増えてない。
Oh boy, here we go.
Aim for the eyes, aim for the eyes, aim for the eyes.
We gotta get them all together.
It's not even gonna see him, is it? There we go.
落ち着け
Hold.
Hold. Hold.
この一撃で決めるんだ
Hold.
Jeez, all right.
Right
It's time
there.
to...
よい
See, this was in the intro. That's awesome.
Oh, look at him in the eyes.
みんな
Oh, they didn't get that one. No,
They
no,
did
no, no, no.
not.
後ろから
やばい
突然失礼しました。
急げ援護
Oh, no, 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 no.
something.
Come on, come on.
Oh,
Oh, it dove to the ground to take advantage of that.
Yep, jump on its back.
Ah, I told you.
there we go.
It's on the ground. You got to take advantage.
Mikasa!
おかげさま
Are
で
you hurt
な
or
ら
are
す
you
ぐに立
injured?
つ。
That stand. Whoa.
危なかったな兄怪我をしなくてよかったぜ本当に補給作業に移行してくれ
Bro almost fainted.
Filling up on the gas.
巨人が入ってこないな
屈服してしまった。
後でたっぷり軽蔑してやる
Classic. We got
I'll
time to worry about
despise.
that later. Oh, they're
怒ら
filling
ず
them
に
all
聞いて
up
ほしいんだ
nice.
けどジャンは強い人ではないから弱い人の気持ちがよく理解できる現状を正しく認識することに長けているからジャンの指示は正しかっただから僕は飛べたし
Seen some leaders start to
Yep.
start to rise to the top.
出した壁の上に登れ
Oh.
What?
再生できないのか
How about kill the other Titans to save this
they're
one?
gonna-
かもしれないと思ったのに。
あのまま食い尽くされちゃ何も分からずじまい
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Yep.
巨人にこびりついてる奴らを
Yeah, let's go.
There you
Let's go.
Right.
正気からいなこの窮地から脱出できんだぞ
例えば
For what? For another day?
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It has been helping you all along.
強力な武器になると思わない。
Yep.
And any
Oh,
cannon?
thank you.
Yes.
たっただと
Oh,
Yeah,
quit
dead
wasting
serious.
time.
Oh, they got another one.
マスを食った飛行士。
Oh, lost an arm.
He can still regenerate.
Oh!
Bit it right in the neck, the spot.
Dude, notice how it brushed off everyone to go after that
one. That's got to be
It's gotta be-
something to do with Eren.
Yeah.
See, its eyes turn screened.
Like, this is the way that Eren takes them
Oh!
in a spiritual way, or however you want to label that right now.
Well, it can regenerate because we saw it regenerate its hand before,
何を助けるって
right?
Oh no.
力尽きたみてえだなずらかるぞ
I thought it said it couldn't.
Yeah. Well, he did it with its hand before.
なんだよ一体
He was controlling it.
No
Get
fucking
the
way.
fuck out of Dodge.
No
Sitting
fucking
there the
way.
whole time controlling it.
What?
What a fucking twist.
He cut his way into there. Oh, this is like some Robotech shit.
I'm gonna pull a Dave. Dream sequence.
No, I don't. Do you think it is?
No. Oh. I was just trying to be funny in a bad time, but
No, I don't think it is.
No,
I
it's
mean, clearly not. Is he still him though?
Yep. Yep.
But he was
She's in
able
the
he was
heartbeat.
able to
Okay,
regenerate
so
his
got-
arms and his legs.
That was my prediction. That somehow it regenerated, maybe down there, and somehow he could come back. I didn't imagine this, and we were half right. He was controlling the Titan.
wait,
Oh, now it's toast. Yeah, he was just controlling it.
did we just?
Lose him again? I
No,
don't
his heart was beating.
Yeah, his
He
heart was
lost
beating,
the Titan. Yeah,
Well, I know, but in a weird way, it almost made me have vibes like.
Yeah, see
Oh,
his
he
leg regenerated.
Was he using the life force of? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying, Dave.
See?
切断されたはずの巨人に飲み込まれた
Must have cut his way back from the
I'm
throat in
wondering
there.
if there was a. And remember, it was a bearded one, so like,
Wait, yeah, it wasn't even the same Titan. No.
Well, it took on Eren's
Yeah, for him.
features.
you were right. We got her.
We did get an
but
answer.
Jesus.
We did get an
We
answer.
got an answer, but I think we got way more
questions. Yeah.
We're gonna give you one answer, and then we're gonna throw about 52 questions at you.
So what a
God.
absolute banger of an episode.
They still owe us 2 more minutes. Like,
Bullshit.
We'll see what there is. If there's anything in there.
They kind of
oh,
end credits.
man. I'm so looking forward to seeing
Oh,
this.
man.
How? How?
Yep.
Now, granted, like you were saying, maybe obviously they don't had him swole or
cut his
swallowed
back.
him, but how did the body?
Yeah, because we did have a prediction in there earlier. We thought maybe Eren would somehow cut his way out or something, but we realized he was missing limbs. Like, well, there's no way you can survive that. But clearly, he must have been able to cut his way back from the throat, get into the main control panel, if you will, of the Titan, and take control of it. And the Titan even took on Eren's features a little bit and his ability to fight. So now we kind of know what we have to do. Somehow they need to get inside the Titans and take control of it. But how do you do that without getting eaten? Because it's like it's going to work every single time.
Well, I'm wondering if that's why they try and
So was that
kill
just
them before they.
So was that just a one-off that just happened to happen, and now our team is going to keep fighting with the maneuver gear and the swords and everything else? Who knows? There's so many more episodes to go. This has been fantastic. That was a twist I didn't see coming. And they keep coming back to not freezing in the time of battle. You have to make a decision. You've got to make a choice. If you do nothing, you're deleted. If you fight, you at least have a chance. So I
think you're dead.
They've definitely been hitting that theme pretty hard. And I'm just starting to get attached to some of these characters. So hopefully we don't lose too many more.
Shout out to my buddy Matthew, who I complained to him about we lost Eren, and he said, "Oh, just keep watching." Well, you bastard. And he didn't give me any spoilers, but maybe you guys were saying it too. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. He's like, I'm not telling you anything. Just keep watching and enjoy the ride. And he was absolutely right.
Could have been the new leader.
Yeah, could have been something with Mikasa with something else going on, but no, Mikasa. But this was
get it right eventually.
Yeah, this was a fantastic episode. We had an inkling that somehow, some way, Eren was involved, but not like that. I thought swallowed something inside the Titan would give him regenerative stuff to get his limbs back. Never my wildest dreams. I mean, we thought it was him. We knew it had it was standing up to fight and everything like that, which it had the rudimentary combat skills and all that other stuff. But then I had no idea that it would appear in the back of the neck, and there he was in all his glory, and then regained all of his limbs, and now he's back. And then we just wanted him to wake up. We wanted him to wake up, and then they go to be continued to really get us invested for the next episode, which I totally am. This has been so much fun. But yes, back to I love the whole, they got the dusty rifles, and they're like, how do we do this? They're like, well, we blind them, and we come in from on top. And it worked like a charm. It worked to a T. Like, they let them get, to me, almost too close for comfort, but that was the only way it was going to work, right? You had to get them in as far as you could, and we got away with 0 casualties, which is the best part. That's the best plans laid, are the ones that work 100% like that. But yeah, I can't wait to find out more about Eren on the next episode.
Yeah, so our kind of predictions at the end of the last episode, these 3 guys had said like, oh, it's somehow Eren, and I was like, nah, I don't think it's somehow Eren. But then I was like, what if they use this Titan to attack the other Titan? So it was kind of this amalgamation of all of our ideas that came together. My prediction for next episode or moving forward, maybe because the pain.
Well, there will be.
Maybe because Titans are humanoid form, they're able to somehow merge DNA or something once you get into their central nervous system, brain hub, whatever is there. Because obviously Eren was able to control it, but the curious thing, which these guys pointed out, which I thought was just kind of coincidence, is that it no longer looked like the old Titan. It got really ripped, went on a really quick diet, grew out hair, shaved its beard. So I'm curious as to how they are going to work in like how that happened, because initially I thought, well, is he in a different Titan, or did he come back to life? But so very interesting. But they also teased us that he's not fully conscious yet, and he's not talking. So I don't know if this is semi, or permanent or semi-permanent or what's going to happen, but that was an incredible twist. And now it just advances, I guess, somewhat their ability to fight the Titans. As Mason Quinn had brought up, how do you do it again?
Yeah.
How do you do it again? Does somebody have to be like, well, I'm going to try to dive in their mouth without getting eaten whole?
Yep, have the sword.
He lost a leg, so he would still have use of his hands to do whatever. But as we've seen, a lot of people have got bitten in half, which would mean you're pretty much done and you're not moving forward. Ejectocito, cuz. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they try to further this very, very dangerous plan. But we did, as Answer had also brought up, we did find out that the 7-meter class and possibly the 12-meter class are susceptible to damage to their eyes, which gives you enough time to attack them, and go for the neck. So I am like fully hooked. This is, I expected to warm up to it. It didn't take any warming up to it. It's like this show is just an absolute banger. We're less than 10 episodes in, and things are intense. I'm sure I'll say this multiple times as we continue on with this journey, but you guys were not wrong. This show is awesome.
Y'all were not wrong at all. This one, like I said, I thought it was purely spirit of Eren because the way they left off with the arm chomping, and you see him do that. Of course, now thinking, back, of course, that wasn't like him eating Eren. It just basically swallowed him. So then I hope we do get answers of what did Eren do? Did he fight his way through with the swords? Like, how did he get there and then figure it out that, I can control.
Yeah.
And, that's what I'm hoping we get answers for. I'm sure we will, but I'm impatient. I want to know now. With the story here, I'm glad we didn't have any other craziness kind of go on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the episode was purely crazy, especially that ender. But it was cool to see everyone finally galvanize a little bit, do some teamwork, figure some stuff out just a little bit on how to strategize against 12 meters.
Yeah.
And even bigger.
Yeah, the Titans, essentially. And the way they were, that was a pretty cool plan that they had. Drop, blind them, take them out. So it was kind of cool to see finally something work in their favor. Got to see him kind of take a fiver, have a little bit of levity, just a hair bit of it. And then again, that ending was just crazy. Did not expect a body of Eren inside a Titan working it. And I'm surprised that, we'll just say the blood DNA, however you want to say that, regenerated Eren. So now, did we find out another tool for our crew to utilize in
Titan
future
blood heal.
fights? Like how, hey, I lost a hand. Do I just dip it in some Titan blood now and
Man, who knows?
something comes
Well,
back?
I thought they might have kind of teased that when Mikasa was first in the alleyway with the Titans the first time we saw Eren controlling them. They kept going back to her looking at the fingertip that she cut off, and it had the little cells inside there.
yeah.
And at first I didn't know what that was. I'm like, it looks like a piece of dragon fruit.
That's what I thought too.
But then they kept showing us the fingertip. I'm like, why does she keep looking at it? There's got to be something to it. Obviously, when you're making an anime, you're not going to waste time with slides, essentially, that you're not going to do anything with. Everything means something. So I got to believe there's something with that fingertip. However they use it, like you were saying, Diamond Dave, to harness the blood somehow. But there was clearly something behind that scene, and when they showed that, and that's what got me thinking about Eren somehow being inside the
one thing is too is like you said, did he fight out? Well, remember he only had the one arm, so that was the only weapon he could have had. But also I was thinking where he was. Now remember, you're supposed to cut across, and that disposes of him.
He was right
So I'm wondering if
in the rhomboids.
if there's a way you can do that slit up and then you dive into there, and then that's where you can start taking control.
Yeah.
Because of where the location of where he was.
Right, you just
so
have to get
that's
to
why I'm
that.
wondering if that's an idea that they could try and do. I don't know. And that's the thing is like, how do you push that? It's gonna be a lot of trial and error with if you want to start controlling some of the Titans.
Real quick too, at the end when I was like, "Wow, what just happened?" Obviously, she was listening to the heartbeat, right? But the way that she reacted after obviously was tears of joy and happiness. But for a second, I was like,
You're like-
"Whoa, wait a minute! Did we just lose him again?" Because he was
Yeah,
unconscious,
he was kind of
limp,
just-
nothing was working, nothing, and I was just like,
Well,
what
there-
did he need?
Can we
did he
get
need
him
to
back?
go-
And
Could be,
goodbye.
well, that's very well what it could be. It could be while he was inside a live Titan, it was being in there was keeping him alive. That's what kept him going. Is whatever the blood or whatever the Titans have that gives them the ability to regenerate and stuff like that. That's what kept him alive. You remove him from that host, and now he's done. Unless you can manage to
Yeah.
get him back into another Titan.
Yeah, I mean, I just got the feeling that you're not necessarily controlling the Titan like a robot. You're inside it. And you are the Titan.
are the Titan.
Because, like we saw, it took on his facial features.
And the thing
a
is,
little
I think is too, is because his limbs are gone, it allowed his blood, I think, to blend in with that blood and mix with it. Because
Right,
you saw
kinda mix
the other
it.
Titans were attacking it,
That
Yeah.
could be a very.
and
that
they
could
don't
be-
attack any other Titans except for that one specifically. It could be
the DNA.
the DNA, the sensing of the blood.
That's interesting. If somebody, well, Answer brings up a really good point. Now, if they think they can control the Titans, and they just go in like, "Hey, we're going to dive in to cut you up and control you," was it a case of because he had lost a limb and the blood loss that would have occurred as he was swallowed? It created some sort of, combination tie-in between their DNA. And now if they want to replicate it, not only does somebody have to get swallowed, but they also have to time losing a limb. It seems pretty complicated, but I'm sure we'll get answers.
We'll find out on episode
We've
9
got
the way
questions.
This has been
and
going.
This has been so much fun. Thank you once
Banger.
again. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.